everyone, it is me, AlexKillings97 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 3. I've got my new headset, you can see guys. I haven't played this game in a while, but I know what I'm doing.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace.
So yeah.
Arriving at the designated drone launch point.
Again.
Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload
So
oxygen supply is nominal.
No, is that
Power supply to payload anti-3
no.
system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. Can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borisovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident.
Okay, I have literally...
I will need some
have
kind
no
of proof
weapons
that this was
at
not
all.
the action of the American government.
We will take this opportunity now to just change our camo.
You have
because
1
we
week.
do not stand a chance.
You must
otherwise.
catch the
I
boss
think it's put on
yourselves
the
and
black.
recover the
Black
remaining
makes a lot
nuclear
of sense.
device.
It's nighttime
Then
after all.
you must find some
black
way to prove
definitely
your
works.
innocence.
Prove our innocence.
We must not let
Yes,
the enemy
preferably
see us.
something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin.
Right.
How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel
Right, if
Volgin
we
is a
wait
member
here
of the
until
Brezhnev
precaution
faction,
goes.
which seeks to topple my government.
I would say that's the best course of
1
action.
week. You have only 1 week. And if it is
They
not
have
too much
literally
to
nothing.
ask, do something about Volgin as well.
Which is
What is that
where they
supposed
are.
to mean?
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's
Yeah, knife
agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
If they come up to me, I can use my knife against them.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
Okay. Still,
I
is
leave
black
the
still the best
disposal
option?
of this situation entirely
Nope,
to
Tiger.
your discretion, Mr. President.
Let's use Tiger.
Disposal.
What else?
If you fail,
Woodland, 'cause
it
Woodland
will
just
mean
looks
the
plainly
beginning
better.
of a new world war.
No!
To put it simply, in order to avoid
Oh,
a
God.
full-scale
Oh, dear.
nuclear
Oh, dear.
conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that
Stay away
explosion.
from me.
And eliminating the boss ourselves
Don't come at
will
me.
prove America's
right.
innocence.
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only
Sorry
one
if I've
capable of
destroyed
pulling
three
this off.
guns there. No!
You were her
No!
last apprentice.
Already
Screw
spotted.
this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet up.
No!
There's no choice.
I'm awful at this game, guys, as you can probably tell. No, you're not gonna call them.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB
Mom,
has
just
promised
run
to
past
lend us
them all.
one of their communications satellites so that you and
Oh,
I can
God.
talk to each other.
Yeah, I am rubbish at this game, guys. I
That's
should probably
it.
warn you that.
They've
Well, you've
also
already
put us in
noticed.
touch with
I
a
might be
couple of
amazing at
insiders.
MG at all the other ones, but I'm
Insiders?
rubbish at this one.
There was a defection in September 1960.
No. Well, I don't know. It's just mainly because I haven't got a gun at
You
this
mean the
point.
2 NSA
I haven't got a
codebreakers
gun,
who went
so I
over to the
can't do
Soviet
much.
Union?
You can't do much about a gun
Precisely.
in this game, tranquilizer or anything.
Since then,
You need at
they've
least a
apparently
gun.
been training with the KGB
Then,
in
yes.
exactly this kind of situation.
But I had nothing.
Their code names are Adam and Eva.
Ah, that's the way of that.
I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route.
Okay.
You'll
Yeah,
need
on
to
other
rendezvous
news
with
though,
him when you
guys,
get there.
finally, Metal Gear Solid 5 was announced, and of course it was the Phantom Pain. Now before we'll go like, I don't know, like screaming, like, what, that was 3 months ago, wait, this is pre-recorded.
Control.
Wow,
Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
So, of course, yesterday for me.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Why is it? Right. Problem is, I would normally just use my gun and knock them both out. That is what I would normally do, but at the moment
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lulelo."
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.